What's up, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube? It's your girl, Queen C, and I'm back with another video. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I know this weekend here in New Jersey was great. The sun was shining. I was even able to go sneak and get me some cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. So, that just, set my weekend off. But anyway, now it's back to the weekday, back to bland, healthy ass eating and all that kind of stuff. But I do, in the morning, have to have my coffee. I got to have my Dunkin' Donuts. And right now my flavor is coconut cream pie. Oh my god, y'all, stop and get yourself some coconut cream pie coffee if you like coffee. I love that stuff. But anyway, what my video today is about is, working and being professional and stuff like that. I'm starting to realize that common sense ain't so damn common for everybody. Now, some of the things I do, I'm not going to get into that, but I do come across like email addresses for people seeking employment and stuff like that. And I'm looking like, okay. Now, mind you, back in the day when the internet started getting popular and stuff like that, and I got my first email address, I had some crazy email address. It's still active. I still use it for shopping and stuff like that. But basically, it was like honey. Some numbers to follow, but that's the gist of it. Now, that email address is probably about 20 years old. Okay. I was young. My first email address, employers weren't asking for email addresses and stuff like that. They didn't care. But now that they do, I'm gonna need some of y'all to get it together, and I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and get y'all's mature email addresses, y'all's professional email addresses, because them King OGs and all those other kind of crazy names, chocolate sexy and stuff, you can't be putting that kind of stuff on applications. Do you know how crazy that looks? And when I come across this stuff, I'm looking like, are you serious? Are you serious? Do you want employers to take you seriously? Do you want to really be considered for a job? That's not gonna help you. I look at stuff, and when I start seeing things, I look at that and I say, these people do not want to be taken seriously. You still hanging on to these email addresses, and nowadays it's so easy to just go to Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, Hotmail, all these different places to just get a professional email. It's so easy. I have an email for YouTube. I have an email for professional reasons, and I still have my old email from back in the day for whatever I choose to do that doesn't really have anything to do with being professional. So just a word to the wise, to you young people out there, because again, my mom didn't grow up in the internet world. My mom didn't grow up, having emails and knowing emails and all that kind of stuff. So she wouldn't tell me anything pertaining to an email. But a lot of times as parents, we try to tell our children things to do that are professional. But because some of our parents didn't grow up in the email age, they don't think to tell us, look, if you don't know, baby, let me tell you, get yourself a professional email, so when you go to a job for an interview or to fill out an application, everything is professional. You write neatly, legible, and have professional email addresses. We didn't have that. So because we didn't have that, and some of y'all still aren't getting it, let me, Queen C, tell y'all. Professional email addresses for any type of job you're applying for. Because I will tell you this, a person that is looking at your application and reviewing your application for employment, if they see some foolishness, like some type of sexual name or some type of name, representing your anatomy and all that kind of stuff, or your stamina or your sexiness, we're not gonna employ you. We're gonna look at that application, put it to the side, and look for somebody who's serious, who has some common sense, and knows that they need to be professional, and that's going to be able to perform the job. Now, I'm not saying if you got a crazy email, you're not going to be able to perform the job, but what I'm saying is this: it doesn't look like you're the most professional person in the world, and if I'm going to have somebody work for me, I want that person to be professional. Just like me, most other people that are going to hire somebody and have somebody working for them, they want their emails and their employees to be professional. When they see that they're not, and they get a hint, they're not going to waste their time investigating any further to see if you're the person for them. They're going to push your application to the side, and they're going to move forward with the application that has the most professionalism in it, the neatness, and the legible writing and all that kind of stuff. That's really what I wanted to do. I just wanted to give you guys like a heads up for those that do not know how to be professional. Yes, and no, that was not me pooping or passing gas. That's my chair. That's my chair making noise. That's so rude. It's rubbing up against the desk. Excuse me. Psych. Anyway, y'all don't forget to subscribe to me. Email me at queenchrisshonda@gmail.com. Like me on Facebook at the Queen C-Hive. And you can follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram at Queen Chrishonda. Peace, guys.